Alright guys, we're back. I'm telling Summer all about George Bush. How supposedly, oh I don't even know, something like, you know, he smoked pot one time, but he never inhaled or something. I don't know, it was some clip on YouTube or something that I saw where there was like some jib-jab thing or something. Alright guys, so we're back on, because Summer doesn't really remember George W. Bush or the one before him. When she was younger, I'll tell you the least of her secret. She doesn't know who these people are. She's like, who are these people? All right, what about George Washington? Ring any bell? Here's a hint. George Washington. Yeah, well, let me tell you what. They were, let me give Summer the Clip Notes version of the Bush family. First, George H.W. Bush gets elected president. He was the vice president under, you know, and I mean, that's bad. I can't honestly right now offhand even remember, but, then he gets us in some war because they send the CIA into Iran to oust the leader of Iran and put the Shah of Iran in Iran, which ended up causing Summer's like, I think you told me this is cool. And really so that we, the U.S., greedy consumers, could get the oil. Well, it all ended up backfiring. The Shah got ousted by these radical, let me see how I can describe them, whack jobs. Let's see, they make the conservatives in this country look downright liberal. And so then there was something called blowback, that because of that, it ended up starting this war, and we ended up getting in the Gulf War. That was a long time ago. That's when Colin Powell, you know, went to the war. And then, we lost. And so then fast forward, I think maybe 4 or 8 more years, the son gets elected. Well, he decides to finish the father's war. Because in Iraq, they actually have these things made in tile and stuff all over the city with pictures of George H.W. Bush as the enemy. Basically, if we had posters of, you know, Osama bin Laden with devil horns, is kind of, that's their whole city. Yeah. So George Bush, the son, decides to finish and we're getting up to where you're probably going to remember here, decides to finish the father's war, hence we end up in Iraq, fast forward to where we are now. And it's almost like Vietnam, you know, in hindsight, this is a war that can't be won, but you can't tell these men this, you can't tell these men this, it ends up being a war that can't be won. You know, and you ran, you know, supposedly got control of Iraq, only to have this ISIS take back over, so bad. Anyway, back to the dog training. The people at home are like, either, she's insane, or, well, Summer believes me, don't you, Summer?
Yep.
That's the Cliff Notes version. Summer doesn't know me to lie. Heel. Alright guys, so remember, what we're doing with this dog, I've got some very deliberate posturing. She's looking, heel. She's looking for every cue. I can use this hand, heel, as a little, and I should do that, heel. I'll tell you the problem with this dog, because I'm working on the book. I'm going to put an excerpt on the Facebook down. I'm not going to go, I'm not even going to let her settle into the wrong position at the point we're at now, heel. But let's just say, you know, because I talk in the book about the Billie Joe Armstrong syndrome, down, good, you know, where, and I use this picture of Billie Joe at a concert with all these desperate fans reaching incline for Billie Joe. No, heel, good, yay, yay. I'll tell you who Mavis doesn't like, and it's that. I'll tell you who's not winning any popularity contests among the other dogs at the kennel. Good. But this dog has got Billie Joe Armstrong syndrome to the point, that's why Billie Joe Armstrong has bodyguards, because she's just tearing my fingers off. So you've got to factor that in, but I'll tell you what I don't want to do. Kill that. Alright, look, she's looking for any sign. I'm being very subtle. Heel. Good. I'm to the point. Good. Down. Good. Heel. Down. Heel. She's trying. The problem is she's trying to remember. What was I supposed to do? Down. And you can do the thumbs up. I kind of like doing the thumbs up with the ones that, I like doing the thumbs up with the ones that aren't deaf, because you can just really have it as a, you could really with the pager do the whole routine without any verbal command. Even though you could just do like the lip reading. All right, let me see if I can push her so she recognizes the thumbs up. I can do it without ever saying anything, and people need to understand that it really isn't the verbal that really is dogs' first. It's not their forte. Let's put it that way.